So everybody's favorite hat-based villain is back, stealing hats and again trying to steal Batman's cowl, which he sort of succeeds in because he has a small radioactive gun and he fires it at Batman's face, turning the cowl pink. Except Batman put and so Batman goes to his friend who Bruce Wayne conveniently gave a whole bunch of money to literally that day. And he's like, yeah, I need you to perform some tests to get the radiation out of my mask. And he leans over to Robin. We've been followed.
I didn't want to tell you this, but I saw them following us.
So, Batman has a second cowl underneath the radioactive one. But he hands off the radioactive one to Mad Hatter, thinking it's one of his friend's assistants. And then they get, and then as they chase him, they get trapped in this X-ray machine, and everybody just fucking leaves. And then they come back and they find skeletons hanging out in the X-ray machine, and Mad Hatter's like, "Cool, Batman's fucking dead."
Now, Mad Hatter doesn't say anything to anybody about the fact that Batman's dead.
That Batman's a skeleton now.
But Aunt Harriet, whatever the fuck her name is, she for some reason was like, I gotta call up this radioactive place.
Yeah, she calls somebody, and then they call like different people. But I do think it's funnier if she's the one calling all these different countries.
Oh yeah, I thought she was the one calling everybody.
I thought she called one person, and then they
trickled down.
Yeah, and then like Commissioner Gordon called the president.
Commissioner Gordon, oh my god, he just fucking like almost got on the floor bawling. It's like his boyfriend died. And then Chief O'Hara was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna actually have to work again."
Dang, you know what happened the last time I tried to work?
The city went to corrupt. But I've never seen two incompetent fucking people. I mean, I get it. The show's supposed to be about Batman, but these two have no fucking like. It's like Phil Spencer of Xbox. You think he's doing well, and then you find out that he actually really sucks because the new person in charge of Xbox is actually running it a little bit better.
But yeah, so
I threw you way off on that one, didn't I?
I'm trying to think what Mad Hatter's actual goal was, aside from just collecting his cowl.
Yeah, I don't think
it was to swap rubies.
Yeah.
Because he knew one was fake, and I don't know why he needed to swap the fake one with the real one. He could have just taken the real one and not had to have dealt with any of this. Well, I don't even know if the ruby...
Why didn't these villains do anything in this fucking show?
Fair.
They all... I see the first time. The first time you walk away from thinking that you killed Batman, understandable. You think, you don't want to see the blood, you don't want to see... But motherfucker, if you're in a second episode, third episode, fourth episode, you stand there and you watch it to make sure he dies.
But yeah, no, so Batman comes back and he's like, we gotta take Mad Hatter in because he's irradiated now. And Mad Hatter's like, fuck you, you're not my dad. And then Chief O'Hara comes up, points a gun at him, and is like, I'm your dad. You're going to jail now.
We also forgot that there's a timeline for these episodes, but they don't tell you the timeline. They don't tell you the date. Because it's fascinating how the city at one moment can be like, "Oh, we love Batman." The next minute, "Oh, Batman needs to die. He's a fucking criminal." Oh, we love Batman can't be mayor. To oh, Batman can be mayor. to oh, Batman's dead. So let's all quit our not quit our jobs, but let's all mourn him. So then when we all find out Batman's alive, we're like, oh, let's all go out there and look for him.
Oh, he's fighting on the water tower. The water tower that everyone loves.
I really want to know where these shots were taken. Because it'd be hilarious if these are historical events where these people are out.
Probably, no, I was going to say probably some festival, but like, it just didn't look like a festival.
Let me get just a little, not too political. My brain, when I saw the first shot of all the people mourning, my mind was like, I wonder if that's like from like Martin Luther King. Like if they just stole that footage.
Nah, too many white people.
There are some white people I think like Martin, but I was like, it would totally just be that it's just still from like some. But and then the second shot, I'm like, what the hell is this? Is this from like FIFA or something? Because they're like, there's people in trees. I mean, it's a real shot. I just don't know where it's from.
I imagine with this being Warner Bros., they probably had. It's probably B-roll from something that they did earlier. It wouldn't surprise me if this is like from some big movie shot that they had, like big movie showing, where everybody's like waiting in line, or they got this big projector or something, and they're just like, well, we did make them sign a thing to come in that we can use this footage however we want, so could be from like some World Fair kind of deal. I don't know.
Could be from the Actually Watching Superman.
Yeah, it could be that too. It's B-roll from somewhere. But yeah, so
it's B-roll from Batman.
Yeah, that's what the B stands for, Batman roll.
Yep.
You learn something new every day. Got anything else to add? Or?
Oh no, we've done it. We broke the curse. We got a 3 episode.
Yeah, three parts of Joker doing miscellaneous crime. Yeah, and Penguin doing miscellaneous crimes based on the Zodiac. And it's a whole thing about one of Joker's henchmen, Venus, being like, "Oh, Batman, I love you. I want to be a good guy now." After watching Batman almost get crushed by an 8-ton meteor. And I don't know. There's a lot to go over.
There's a lot, but not a lot.
It was a lot of back and forth. Like, oh, we caught you. Oh, but you didn't. But we caught you again. And no, you didn't. Oh, Robin gets eaten by a clam.
And not the clam that you're thinking of.
Yeah. Different clam. And Joker turns the entire water supply into jelly. Batman fixes it by throwing a batarang at it. Chief O'Hara is naked. That's a pretty important plot point right there.
I was pretty turned on. No, I think the final plot was they're going to turn Venus into get her to go into the Batcave, and when lo and behold, Batman knew that there's going to be 10 guys in his fucking trunk.
Batman not only knew that they had convinced that Penguin had convinced her, Venus to convince Batman to take her to the Batcave. Batman also knew that they would be hiding in his trunk, so he put a thing to depower Penguin's umbrella, and he put a padlock on the trunk after they'd all climbed in.
You know what's actually funny? Before you get too far, Robin asked, "Well, how did you know they were going to open up the trunk?" He's like, "Well, because I locked it." So if you knew that they're in there, why'd you let them out?
Because he wanted to
beat them up.
He wanted to give them cancer with the cancer ray.
We're not laughing at cancer. We're laughing how stupid.
Yeah, because all these dudes like file out of his trunk, and Batman just smugly walks over to a computer, and it fucking like inverts the color scheme for a second, and he's like, "I have scanned you. I now have all of your biometrics. I'm not going to do anything weird with that. Why would you ask that?" And, yeah, it certainly was a 3-parter.
Yeah, I made a joke that, like, because I thought the guys came in, like, on a truck, or, like, they followed them.
Why didn't they do that?
Right. Well, but then Batman would have to kill them.
I mean, he did kind of kill them. He threw them into his fireplace.
Yeah, we're going with that. We're gonna say that the henchmen are all dead.
You made a funny joke point,
I've
whatever.
never it's a funny joke in my life.
Where it's like, well, why doesn't Batman just use his bat gas on the
Oh, yeah.
villains to just stop the fight right there? And then he fucking does it. Like, he just, like Penguin and Joker get tuckered out from the fight, and he just fucking gasses them. It's just like, why didn't you do that from the start? Why don't you do that all the time?
Yeah, instead of knocking out the commissioner and anybody wants to come in your place, use it on the villains.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. There's definitely a.
There was definitely a lot of stuff that happened.
I had another joke that because you told me what the episode was. You're like Zodiac Killer. And I think that's that. You're like the next episode. It's like, oh, it's Joker. So like there's a little device that was placed in
Gordon's office.
Yeah, Gordon's office, and the joke is always Batman always puts these bat traps or tricks or whatever, spy gadgets,
Tracking devices and shit.
on Penguin, and Penguin always finds it instantly. His umbrella goes off like, oh, there's a bat. So Batman's walking around and it's like, dude. It's like, oh, there's a thing here. I'm like, oh, it's the Penguin. And then lo and behold, the Penguin comes out. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I had looked up the episode because I wanted to know when this took place in relation to the Zodiac killings, and like the little blurb for this episode was Joker and Penguin team up together, and so I wasn't paying attention, and I just assumed that they had name dropped Penguin somewhere in there, and then he just shows up. I'm like, oh, huh, weird, wild.
You know what's wild?
Hmm.
This is way off tangent right here. The PlayStation 5 ads.
Mm-hmm.
Level up with your game. You got Final Fantasy, like all these movies that have been out for so long, and
Well, it's video game movies.
I know, but it's just weird. And then
Really
there's
bad video.
and then they're showing Attack on Titan. But
Well,
that's been over for like what, 2 years now,
I
as of this recording.
mm,
And then Minecraft. Nobody talks about Minecraft anymore.
yeah, no, there's only the Minecraft sequel coming out.
And you got Man on Fire on Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix.
That's a weird anime.
Yeah, for
Oh, anime.
yeah.
Yeah, wow. All right, well, we'll see you next year.